Hey, what's going on, nation? So I decided today that I was going to take a trip down memory lane and check out some of my older videos. Like when I first started my channel, just to kind of read the comments and see if people are still watching the videos. And I came across my very first leg workout video. And it's a beast of a workout, don't get me wrong. The only difference is that if I were to do that workout now, my form would look a lot different. And so then I started reading through the comments and I picked some of my favorite ones. So I'll show those to you guys too. But I started reading through the comments and I'm just like, oh my God, people are so friggin' mean. And a lot of people don't seem to realize how old the video is versus the newer information that I'm presenting now, which is quite different. And some of you guys are probably going to ask me, if the form isn't 100% perfect in those older videos, why would you leave them up? And it's for a few different reasons. Number one, it's like my humble beginnings, I can't just go in and start deleting my oldest videos because that's where I came from. And I think it's kind of good to show that as a trainer, how much I've grown in terms of my own knowledge base and how I present myself and how I teach things, because to me, if I was looking for a trainer, I'd want to find a trainer who was always trying to get better. Now, when I first made these videos, I'll show you guys the clip in a second, being a trainer 7-8 years ago, there was no YouTube, you know what I mean? Like there was really the only people that you could listen to for advice on how to do exercises correctly or form. You could read books, obviously, but, I had a head trainer who taught me or taught all the trainers what to do and how to, sell training and all that stuff. And so you obviously think like that person's going to teach you exactly what to do the right way, and you kind of run into this thing of the blind leading the blind. And we were taught like, only go 90 degrees on your squat. Don't even break parallel. Stop just before parallel. Or when you're benching, like stop at 90 degrees. Don't go all the way down to your chest. Don't arch your back. Like don't do all the things that I'm basically teaching you guys now. I mean, shit, we were even taught to tell our clients to eat small meals like every 2 hours to keep their metabolism burning, which we all know now is a myth. Totally untrue, but that's just how it was back then. Like there wasn't really a lot of places we could go. Like you guys are so lucky to be able to go on YouTube and find this information. And I feel like it's good to kind of poke fun at yourself and like I said, kind of check back at your beginnings. Look at your humble beginnings. Look at how far you've come. I mean, just in terms of how my physique looks now compared to then is a huge difference. And it's because obviously I'm implementing my own tips. And I will say this, what made me a better trainer today and a better online trainer today is the fact that when I would post videos in the past and people would tell me that I was wrong, I would not get defensive about it unless I really thought I was right, but I would start to do more research and really expand my knowledge base to make sure that when I present videos to you guys, that it's actual information that's going to help you, So making these videos has made me a better trainer. But let's take a look. This is my first leg workout I ever posted. And I'm just going to show you a small clip just from me doing the squats. And then I'm going to read to you guys some of these funny comments because they're absolutely hilarious. So let's take a quick look right here. So you'll notice a few different things once I press play. Number one, I'm doing a high bar squat. I have my feet like super wide, which I would never do anymore. And I'm also wearing like shoes that I would never squat in now. Like these are like running sneakers. Would never wear those. It's either wrestling shoes, actual squatting shoes, or barefoot. I would never wear these, but let's take a look real quick. And also, I explained in this video to do sets of 20, which I wouldn't be doing if I'm trying to build muscle either. I would be doing more like 6 to 8, but as you guys can see from this squat, like this is how we were taught to squat back then by our head trainer. And I'm not breaking 90, and I'm doing kind of like a good morning hybrid with a squat. Don't get me wrong, it's intense, and obviously you're still going to feel this throughout your legs and your glutes, so that's probably why at the time I thought it was okay, but ass to grass is the only way to go to do squats if you're trying to build muscle. If you're a competitive power lifter, you stop just below 90 because that's how you competitive power lift, obviously if you're squatting. But if your goal is to build legs, if you go ass to grass, that's when you're really starting to hit those glutes and hamstrings. And it's really important to know that. And back then, we just weren't taught that way. So look at my form now. Ready? I'm going to play side by side. Look at my form now compared to my form then. It's like complete night and day difference that it's ridiculous. But it's good that it's ridiculous because 6 years ago, I didn't know better. I was training really hard, but apparently I was also wasting a lot of time. And then what's good for you guys is you don't have to waste all the time that I wasted growing up, being taught lifting incorrectly. You guys can utilize and maximize your time at a much younger age than I was able to. And to be honest, I'm kind of jealous. But we got to take a look at some of these comments. So let me pull them up real quick. All right, so these aren't in any particular order, but we'll take a look. So this one was posted 3 years ago by Young Strength. Holy fuck, you don't even reach parallel. You're the biggest pussy alive, and your voice is so fucking annoying. Drop the weight to 225 and do real squats. Like, if you guys get trolled, like, nobody gets trolled harder than YouTubers with big channel. That's pretty hilarious. Let's go to the next one. 735,000 viewers of terrible form and advice, and about 90% of those people don't know any better. And they wonder why this world has so many problems. Blind leading the blind. And he has a Hitler icon. That's great. Like, who are you to comment on my video with your Hitler? And it says you should have listened. Wow, that's really racist. So we're going to get rid of him real quick. Wow, squat form is horrible. He's shit as fuck. All right, don't really understand what that means, and he's kind of right. The squat form was horrible. Here we go, we got Mike Wood. Wow, this guy is weaker than some women at my local gym. Horrible death, wrong squatting shoes, calves that look like they have never been worked, too wide of squat stance. This guy sucks. YouTube is full of these small people who post workout vids. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Who's this? It really looks like you have never done these movements before. Now you've just tried maxing out with no form at all. Here we go. Scott, with every shallow squat you perform, my hatred for you grows. That was pretty mean. Here's one. Oh, this person's actually defending me. Why y'all hating on Scott's form? He's stronger than most of you trolls. Not to mention his physique can pull more bitches than yours. It's nice to see people still defending me and appreciating my content back then. 13 likes. That's awesome. Thanks, Daniel. Here we go. Oh, here's another guy defending me. For everyone talking shit about Scott and his form, please reply with a video of you doing the same workout. Fucking fat ass couch potato haters. 25 likes. That's a good comment. What is this? This is from Gag3. This is like some kind of a hybrid cross between a squat and a good morning, and I'm really not sure what to think of it. I think that's probably the most spot on comment here. And it looks like it was only 5 months ago, so he's watching some of my older videos. Here we go. And this one's 5 months ago too, Mr. Avi. Oh man, seeing this vid today after seeing your 5 dumbest mistakes on leg days, and I'm like, oh yup, that sure is ass to grass. That's funny. So it looks like a lot of people now are seeing that these videos are older and how much different my advice is now compared to back then. Oh, here we got one more. The name is Mike. Christ almighty, glad modern day Scott doesn't squat like that Scott. And I mean 20 reps per set on a squat is freaking unheard of. I'm sorry, but I cringed when I read that. Yeah, I cringed too, man, because like I said, back then, I didn't really have the guidance and the knowledge base that I have now. But at the same time, guys, you need to be able to take criticism like this, and no matter what kind of job that you do. Like, obviously, YouTube is my job, and that's why I've worked really hard over the past, what has it been, like 9 years now, to really improve the quality of my content and try to deliver tips to you guys and informative videos to you guys that are really going to help you on your fitness journeys. And it's my responsibility as your coach or your teacher to make sure that I'm only feeding you guys the right information that's going to help you reach your goals. I mean, you guys have seen some of my more in-depth videos where I talk about very specific subjects, and I shoot off a lot of information. Believe it or not, like, I spend a lot of time, like you guys are asking me to do videos on like pro hormones and SARMs and some of these newer topics, which I will do videos on. You guys are also asking for intermittent fasting. But these videos, they take time to research, and I enjoy doing that, which is why, I haven't been really pumping out content all the time or doing vlogs all the time, because it's a give or take. It's either spend a couple hours researching a video or do some infotainment and vlogging. What's going to help you more? So trying to find that balance between both can get hard sometimes. But at the end of the day, at least you don't have to worry about me teaching you guys doing half squats anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed this trip down memory lane with me. It's quite a shock to go back and read some of these comments and see some of my older ways I used to teach things. But since then, things have been corrected. It's still good that people are finding these videos and finding the channel, because once they do, then all my other videos pop up on the side, then they join the community, and then we're able to help them reach their goals, and that's what it's all about. When I started this channel 9 years ago, I started it because I saw an opportunity to help people. That's what I started it, that's why I'm doing it now, and that's why I'm still trying my best to deliver you guys great information, and it's always going to be like that. So be sure to hit that like button. And remember, guys, videos on YouTube, right now, the way the algorithms are working, it all comes down to likes and watch time. So if you watched the video this far, please hit that like button. Let's boost the algorithm and get these newer quality videos out to the masses. I'll see you next time.